Microsoft clarifies what they consider to be true 4K resolution. Want to know more of my thoughts? Check out the rest of the video. What up everybody, it's your boy Nautical back at it with another video. So Microsoft has clarified that checkerboard rendering and dynamic resolution scaling is what they consider to be a true 4K resolution. Now, if you go to the official blog from Microsoft, which is under xboxwire.com, you'll actually see a Q&A section that they had on this page talking about what 4K resolution is for their system and what they consider it to be. I'm going to actually link that down in the description down below, but I'm also going to put it on the screen for anybody that wants to see it on this actual video here. Now, under the question where it says, what does Xbox One Enhanced mean? The answer is this. If a game has the Xbox One Enhanced logo, this means developers have done some work to improve an existing title or implemented the most recent developer tools to fully take advantage of the Xbox One X power. Overall, games will play better on the Xbox One X. Even if it isn't enhanced, the Xbox One X Enhanced logo will help consumers to identify games that are making the most of its hardware. Dozens of titles will be enhanced to take advantage of the power of the Xbox One X, with many available in 4K resolution, and we expect that number to grow in the coming months. When Xbox One X launches in November, new game packaging will clearly show what a title supports. So this is what the game is going to support if it has the 4K Ultra HD tab on it. A game has a 2160p frame buffer output. That includes native 4K, checkerboard rendering, and dynamic resolution. Next up, if your game has the HDR tag on it, your game is going to support HDR10 standard, which is high dynamic range. And last but not least, we have the Xbox One X Enhanced tab. A developer has done special work to take advantage of the Xbox One X's 6 teraflops of power. Specific enhancements features will vary by game. Ultimately, we believe the developer is the best equipped to decide how to use the power of the Xbox One X, which is why we have created these icons to help provide you as much clarity as possible later this fall. So now that we have the official answer on 4K from Microsoft, what do I think about this? First, I would like to thank Microsoft for coming up with this tag system. It's going to make the customer shopping experience a lot easier for guests because they'll know exactly what they're getting with each game that they buy going forward. Also, it's going to dramatically increase my ability as a retail associate to make sure I get customers into exactly what they need, upgrade them to the current system, which is the Xbox One X, or let them know that they're just fine with the system they have now. And that's a win all around for Microsoft when it comes to just that aspect of it. So now let's look at the other side of the tab. HDR10, great. Xbox One X Enhanced, great. That is something that I'm definitely looking forward to in all the games. But that 4K Ultra HD tab and how broad the spectrum is of what they consider to be native 4K, or should I say true 4K, is kind of suspect. My biggest problem is 1 year ago when Microsoft announced this system, in interviews they talked about true 4K. This is going to be native 4K, 4K 60 frames uncompromised. Now, don't get me wrong, games are still going to look amazing running in checkerboard. Look at games like Horizon Zero Dawn on the PS4. Look at Uncharted 4 on the PS4. These games all benefit from different tech when it comes to like getting 4K resolution on the PS4 Pro. And it just seems like the Xbox One X is just following that same line. Yes, the Xbox One X has more power, but it's still simulating the exact same thing that the PS4 Pro is doing, but the only difference is Xbox One X is going to have more games running at native 4K, which is exactly what they said it's going to do. It's going to be the true 4K machine because you'll have more games running at it. When Microsoft comes out and says true 4K uncompromised, to most people, they're thinking the best of the best. They're thinking PC, max settings, everything cranked up, 60 frames per second or better. Microsoft has done nothing but beat home the fact and the idea that developers have full control of how they use the Xbox One's power. And that's fine. Most games are probably going to run at 4K Ultra HD on the Xbox One X, but we already have 2 games confirmed to only be running at 30 FPS, Assassin's Creed Origins and Destiny 2. So that already shows that it's definitely up to developers. But instead of saying 4K, 60 frames, uncompromised. Don't even let that be the message. Just talk about what the system is capable of doing, and don't incite a fan war between the two factions when it comes to Xbox One X and PS4 Pro people. That is the biggest mistake I think Microsoft made overall. Now, with that mini rant out the way, do I think this is going to affect Xbox One as a whole? I do not. I think people that want an Xbox One X are going to buy the Xbox One X. I think Microsoft is really pushing the system to go towards their hardcore gaming community, which are people that already have Xbox Ones and they want them to upgrade to the new system. You will see a tangible difference in 1080p if you only have a 1080p TV, and all of your games on the original Xbox One will move over seamlessly to the new Xbox One X. Guys, leave a comment down below. Do you think that the Xbox One is going to struggle from this news? Do you think this is no big deal at all? Are you still picking up an Xbox One X when it comes out November 7th? Want to hear what you got to say down in the comment section. Also, appreciate you guys watching this video. Make sure you sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you liked it. I appreciate every last one of you watching these videos because you're helping this channel grow, and I can't do it without you. And you guys have a great and safe weekend, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Peace.